Sixers fans, welcome back. This is one of my favorite games that I've watched as a Sixers game for a while now. The big problem in Philadelphia recently has been just inconsistent play. Whether we dominate the first half, we struggle in the second half. Whether we struggle in the first half and then dominate the second half, there has been so much inconsistent play in Philadelphia since the All-Star break, really. Maybe not since the All-Star break because honeymoon Harden was really, really solid. But we haven't been able to find consistent play as of late. And tonight we found it. The Sixers played really, really well tonight. They did everything they could do. They shot the lights out. It was like 46% from three. Niang hit 3 straight threes it was just incredible. I mean, that man was lethal weapon 7 out there. So kudos to you, George. Harden, dude, looked like prime Harden for a little bit in the fourth. He looked really, really good. Had like 12, 14 points in the fourth quarter. Looked awesome. Dude, the pick and roll between James Harden and Joel Embiid is sincerely unstoppable. I mean, it really might be the most unstoppable thing in the NBA. We just don't run it enough. And even when we run it, I feel like we're not running it enough. Like, we need to do that every single time. It's the two best players at their position, respectively, maybe, arguably, doing what they do best, and that's running a pick and roll together, and it's literally lethal, whether it's just an easy look for Embiid every single time, or it's a weak side three-pointer for Tyrese or Niang or Tobias. And I will say right now, Tobias Harris has been good lately. I also want to say I apologize, I haven't been making a lot of videos lately. We are in a film over here. It's been a lot of work. I've had rehearsals during Sixers games that I haven't been able to come home for and make videos. We've had a lot of work, but it's only been 3 days, so I shouldn't really apologize. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. The Sixers look really good. Harden looked like what we signed him or got him for today. His jump shot was knocking. I also kind of want to say that, like, I feel like James Harden should progress and be a little bit better with the mid-range jumper. I feel like he should take it more, that step-back mid-range jumper, because, like, sometimes it's like his legs aren't under him for threes, and he comes up short a lot of the time, and a lot of the times I just think it's because maybe he's out of shape, or I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's just old. I have no idea. But the mid-range jumper is something that falls for him, like, consistently, like, every time, and I feel like it's a pretty good shot, and I know that, you know, Morey Ball and D'Antoni Ball was like anti-mid-range jumpers, but in Philly, we like the mid-range jump shot because we have a guy who shoots them more than anything else in Embiid. I think Harden could look really, really good just creating mid-range jumpers. I think it's more of efficient for him, and I know it's not really an efficient shot per se, and I know Harden's game is predicated around the three-pointer or the layup, but I'm just saying I think there is a world where Harden could excel and progress as a player if he learns how to do a little bit of a mid-range step back as well. He's pulled it out a few times, and I feel like it never fails. But back to the pick and roll, man. It's an easy jumper for Embiid at the free throw line every time, or it's an easy dunk, or it's just an easy swing pass for Embiid, or a duck down to Tease under the rim, playing the dunker position. Tobias Harris has been very improved ever since I made a video saying he's the worst thing to ever happen in Philadelphia. He's been really, really good. So kudos to you, Toby. Quick shots, quick decisions. He's making just quick moves. He did want to take that one ISO in the fourth quarter because I guess everyone was getting theirs. He wanted to get his, and then all of a sudden he elbows Spencer Dinwiddie to the face and almost gets a technical foul. The refs were not liking Toby tonight. But this is a quick video because the Sixers just played really well. They made their shots, man. They shut down Luka. I don't know what it is with Wells Fargo Center, but Luka just genuinely struggles here every single time he comes out. And I know Matisse Thybulle played really good defense, but he was even in foul trouble. Like, he had 3 fouls in the second quarter, so, I mean, it wasn't even that. It was just the fact that Luka he looked passive. He didn't really make a lot of his shots. He had a couple step backs in the first half, but once it started missing, it was downhill from there. Luka did not have a great game. Still had like 10 dimes, though. That's just superstars doing superstar stuff. But Joel Embiid on the defensive end was like the best I've ever seen him. And that says a lot because rookie Embiid was like instant defensive player of the year Embiid. But tonight he had like 4 steals, 5 steals, a couple blocks, a ridiculous block on Spencer Dinwiddie. Dude, Embiid was just a man on a mission tonight. Another 30-point performance from him. I think if he tried and if we needed him to, he could have put up another 40-pointer. He was just really, really dominant tonight. It's just another one of those MVP performances. A couple MVP highlights, a huge slam, a 6 swat. I mean, it's just Embiid doing Embiid things. And when the Sixers have their 2 best players playing at the levels that they played tonight, not many teams are going to be able to beat us. That's just the way it is. And if we can get contributions from Tyrese, which we always seem to be able to get, if we can get contributions from Niang like we did tonight, or Tobias Harris like we did tonight, Sixers are just going to be a really tough team to beat. And I like when the Sixers win games. On that note, flying high. Peace.